Did you know that Omni got the new Razer Basilisk? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ah!
Make the ground shake.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Omni here, and I just wanted to do a quick little review of the Razer Basilisk. I like to do these quick little reviews just to let people know what they're about. I haven't seen too much on it. I don't have a lot of fluff in my videos, so you know, I'm not gonna have a lot of slow moving screenshots of the mouse.
Don't believe me, just watch.
And all that jazz. I like the quick and dirty to let you guys know if it's worth a buy. So basically, long story short is I ordered it from the Razer's own website. I can't find a retail store that has it right now in Canada or the States. So it looks like, I don't know if their distribution centers in North America even have them yet. So when I ordered, I actually got it from Hong Kong. It took about 3 days. I ordered it Thursday, it came in Tuesday. And there was this cool little sticker on it that basically says, you know, thanks for trying this. You're one of the first people to try the new product. So that was pretty interesting. So quick and dirty. All right, so thing has the same 5G optical sensor as the Death Adder Elite and the Lancehead. I've tried both great mice. Was primarily a Death Adder Elite user. Now I will be switching full time to this guy right here. So, and I'll tell you the reasons why. So optical sensor, we know it's good. It's got the chroma lighting. It has some compatibility with Synapse 3, which is actually a lot better than Synapse 2, and I'll touch on that a bit too. But really the difference is the ergonomic. It's a little smaller than the Death Adder, bigger than the Lancehead, but smaller than the Death Adder. And interesting enough, it has a DPI clutch on it. So if you're not into the whole DPI clutch thing, I know some other mice have done it. Corsair's got a couple, Logitech has some. If it's too gimmicky for you, Razer's made it really easy to remove. So basically it comes with 2 metal clutches. They're magnetic, so you can just pop them off, and you can put in a little rubber insert, and it's like you don't have it at all. The 2 inserts that it does have, the metal ones, they're just different sizes, so depending on your thumb reach. Very, very, very comfortable mouse. So I have 18.5-inch hands from tipped palm and then 10 wide. So I have what's probably most considered like kind of medium large hands. The Death Adder was a little too big for me actually, and this new one is bam right in that sweet spot.
Pow, right in the kitchen.
So if you have kind of medium hands, you're gonna love this, I think. If you have smaller, like sub 17 centimeter hands, I think you'd be better off going with the Lancehead. It is a great mouse as well. And then if you have kind of bigger than 18.5, kind of bigger, I'd say bigger than 19, go with the Death Adder Elite because it's tried, tested, and true. I just find that I'm really actually glad I tried this product because it feels quite a bit different ergonomically, but for me it's a good thing for size-wise. So going over a few things, it's got the full chroma. Basically the Razer logo and the mouse wheel light up. This one's a little different. So there's 2 buttons on the bottom. One of the buttons on the bottom actually can change your profile. So this mouse has built-in profiles right under the board. So you use Synapse 3 to program what you want. You drag and drop it onto a profile. You pick a color that you want for the profile, and you basically don't have to use the software again if you're gonna stick with 4 profiles. That's great for a couple reasons. Main being that if you want to take your mouse to a LAN party or to a buddy's house, or you just want to show it off somewhere other than your own daily driving PC, it's really easy to do that without having to download software. So good on Razer for switching to that. Other thing that I didn't think I would use, but I actually do use, is on the bottom there is a mouse scroll sensitivity wheel. So basically you can crank it up or you can loosen it up. If you loosen it up, you have a more free spinning scroll wheel. If you juice that up, then you get kind of that tactile bumpiness to your scroll wheel. I mean, it's there. It's a feature. It's I guess I'd rather have it than not have it, and if it doesn't change the weight of the mouse much, I would say it's great to have the option rather than to not. So yeah, quick dirty. I have one. I'm using it. I've done some training with it. I've been using it for just over a week, and I would say that my average accuracy in aiming has gone up about 15%, which is damn good. And I think that's really just based on the size and ergonomics of it. So a couple down points that I think people should know about. Firstly, the placement of the two buttons on the side are not similar to the Death Adder.
Shame on you, buttons.
Death Adder has very comfortable back and forward mouse buttons on the side. This one, not so much. So the back one's super accessible, but I find with the front one, it's too far up, and I use a kind of a palm grip. Some people use palm claw, or sometimes they use a hybrid of the two. I find that most users are gonna have a hard time kind of reaching up to hit that, the forward button at least. So future improvement ideas for improvements, I would probably do the button placement a little differently, but maybe I have a weird thumb. Mice are subjective. It's hard to tell what's perfect. Other thing is, so if you're gonna run, so I have the Naga Chroma and also the Black Widow V2. So I actually have to run the old Razer Synapse 2.0 software alongside the 3.0 software to be able to use this mouse with my existing stuff. I would like to see that kind of unified, consolidated platform. So Razer, if you ever see this, please just bake your stuff into one. I'm sure that's what you want to do eventually anyways, but it's frustrating having to download two sets of software to work your different products. So yeah, anyways, conclusion, I would say awesome buy, definitely worth it. 69 bucks US, 94 Canadian with the free shipping. I'm going to be using this from now on. It's great, and like I said, my Death Adder, I'm going to have to retire it gracefully, and I hope this helps anybody out there who hasn't had a chance to see this yet, or is kind of on the fence on what to get. All right, thanks guys, cheers.